sorry. I think I had a bad audio problem in the last upload I did, and I just wanted to re-upload it, and I wanted to make sure that people can hear me. So I hope you can hear me better now. And yeah, I was just trying to discuss about Palki's comment about how H1B workers are being targeted by uh, President Trump, and how they're so skilled and they come in with so much of skill sets, and we are just trying to ignore them. Well, let me challenge Palki. That's what my whole debate was on this. I was just going to challenge Palki whether she can have a one-on-one debate with me about the H1B workers who are coming from India. Uh, so are they really skilled, or they are just coming because they have a lottery system that they won a lottery and they just come here without even having a skill? So when you talk about skills and merits, there's a lot of things, and lottery system, skill, merit, lottery. Let's take all the three. Okay, when you win a lottery, you're randomly picking somebody, whether you can be a rich guy, you can be a poor guy, you can win a lottery. That's how, even in the H1B system, you know the job, you don't know the job, you can win the lottery as long as you're in the you purchased your ticket, your H1B, you applied for it, you can win the lottery. So that's what it is. So when you come here, you don't know whether you know the job, you don't know whether that person knows the job or what it is, and you have to understand how much of frauds are going on because of that. So Palki, you're wrong. And if you want to have a one-on-one debate with me, let me challenge you of many things that you are not aware what's happening in America. And me being here for more than 27 years, I will tell you how things are here. Okay? But if you sitting and watching some videos and trying to put some YouTube videos and thinking that you're too smart, that you know everything what's happening here, you're wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So, what trying to say is the merit based system is not really what it is as they think that it is. It is not what you think. Um, I mean, basically, the H1B system itself is um, it's not foolproof. It's just a system that is not at all designed for the way it is, uh, or it should have been. So I just wanted to bring that here, that not all of them who come here are all qualified, or know the job. So there are a lot of people who come here without knowing the job. And what about the people who already live here, who are U.S. citizens? They take, for example, me. I was laid off. Never been laid off in my history. I was laid off. It's 4 months that I'm able to not able to find or land a job. So what am I supposed to do when you bring in 85,000 people inside every year? Are we supposed to be sitting down, and how are we going to feed our families, and how are we going to suppose to earn our income? And when you say that the income from the the low wages, I don't agree on low wages. What do you mean by low wages? Low wages is not like minimum wage. You're not paying $12 an hour or $18 an hour for somebody. And in fact, they're trying to pay U.S. citizens that wage to get us into doing the job by the big companies like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and Wipro, HCL. When you name more, Mindtree, I think it's HCL Mindtree, I think, okay, or LT Mindtree, that is. So all these guys are coming and asking US citizens to come and work for them for $25, $26 an hour, so that they can make $200 an hour. Okay? So that's a no. That's what I'm telling you, Palki. You do not know the entire truth, what's happening in America. And I will tell you that uh, all that you think that you are assuming and you're seeing here is not true. You are not here physically here seeing in the IT industry what's going on. Many companies have penetrated inside. All these top Indian companies have penetrated inside, taken the jobs of American people, and American people have lost their jobs or being replaced, due to which we Indian Americans are also getting the brunt because they don't want to hire us. Okay, and the same Indian companies that are operating here, they don't want to hire U.S. citizens or any other Indian Americans. Imagine my juniors in India are sitting down trying to interview me for a job here in America, where I'm living here for 27 years. Is that, what do you think? Is that some kind of uh, 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 a game, that an experienced person is being interviewed by non-experienced people sitting in India? Indian recruiters are coming here and, playing their dirty games, and not they are not here physically. They are from India. They are playing these games. So you do not know many things that's happening here. So me, as an Indian American living in the United States for 26 years, I built a career in tech, paid my taxes, played by the rules, and contributed to the industry that powers this country. I worked in several Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 500 companies from the time I landed here. I've been out of work for the past 4 months. After getting laid off, I'm not alone. Many American tech workers, including Indian Americans like me, are now struggling to find jobs, but the companies we helped build, they are still hiring, just not us. Okay? Instead, they are hiring H1-B workers from overseas, and that's where these big tech firms like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and HCL are bringing in talent, not necessarily because they're better or more skilled, because they are cheaper, which is what the concept or the mindset is. I wouldn't say cheaper. The word cheaper means you're not paying minimum wages $12 an hour or $18 an hour. You're paying 45 to $60 an hour, which turns out to be 120,000 plus for 2060 hours. That is without overtime. If they do overtime, they are billed 1.5 times the rate of overtime. So, you're getting more. If you're $45 an hour, you calculate how much 1.5 times. And many of the consultants do this. They just put, every week, like 20 hours, they work more, and they build customers, and the customers are paying that, and the technical these consultancy companies are making the money through that. Let me be clear. The H1B program isn't some elite pipeline of talent. It's a lottery system. A computer picks up random names. Some may be skilled. Sure, I'm not saying no, but many are not. And yet, these randomly selected candidates are coming here and occupying jobs that US citizens, even skilled ones, are losing. So, when politicians talk about America first or claim that skilled foreign workers are uh, critical to the tech industry, I want to ask, what about us? What about us, US citizens? What about Indian Americans who have been here for decades? Are we invisible? This is not about race. This is about fairness. It's about a broken system where US tech talent is being cast aside while corporations maximizing profit through cheap labor loopholes, I would say. So if you experience this, if you are a US citizen displaced in tech, speak up, comment, write what you're facing. And I've done this. I mean, I've faced so much of problems in the tech industry, which I'll put into many videos. But what I'm trying to say is, because until we call out the imbalance, nothing is going to change. And to the policymakers, I would say, fix the H1B system, make it merit based. And even if you increase the salaries, I've seen a company that last time when President Trump increased the salary, they increased the salary of the workers to keep them here on H1B because they still were benefiting out of it. I have a company where I live. It's a manufacturing company. They do not hire anybody other than H1B workers, and Cognizant has taken over the entire company and is bringing in only H1B guys. I living in this area, I am not able to find a job because or enter or penetrate into that company because I do not know Tom, Dick, and Harry. I do not know the managers. I do not know anybody. I am not into the network. I am not socializing with them. So I don't find a job with them, or I will not be able to enter and penetrate into that company. They are all happy. It's like a government job. They say they nobody is laid off. I've seen very few people getting laid off from there in the IT world, but that same manufacturing company is laying off several hardworking Americans who are in the manufacturing industry. Now, if you are a U.S. citizen, they deserve the first chance. We need the job for ourselves to keep food on the table for our families. This is what I'm trying to say, Palki. You can have a one on one debate with me, and I'll tell you you're wrong. You do not know the entire history of what's happening in America. You're sitting in India and thinking you can post some videos and you think that you can get it right and make people believe what's happening here. No. What President Trump is doing is correct, and I hope he fixes this workforce issue that's going on. I fully support him, and I've been here for 26 years. I had almost 9 years experience before I came to America and with different countries. So it's not that I did not have experience and I came here. I worked in several other countries before I reached here and established my family and established my self here. So we need a better life here. We need jobs for us itself. So when you pump in 85,000 every year, people are coming in here. We are not actually getting anything better. We are losing out. We are, um, you know, our salaries are down. Our income is down. Everything is down. Local companies itself are not willing to pay the salaries. What I am trying to get into a job after 4 months, I'm still not able to get a job where I can find a job. I used to have multiple offers if I want to move from one company to another company, and I had offers in my hands. Today, I cannot get one also. And I have to take a pay cut, which I was making probably around, you know, early 2000 or, yeah, early 2000, whatever the salary was. That's the salary you know, that's the salary I'm making now. So you do not know exactly that's the salary they're offering. I used to make more than six figure salary for several years, but I'm not able to get the job of six figures. Today, you go to a company, an American company, to ask for my experience, wages, they would just say no. They want younger talents, they want people with lower wages. They don't want us. So, what about us? Like another few more years to retire, like 7, 8 years for me to retire. And if I don't have a job, how am I going to support myself and my family if I'm the single breadwinner for the family? So understand all these things, talk with sense, make sure that you all understand what you all are doing here. And I'll tell you, there are a lot of fraudulent things that are going on in the recruiting side of in the Indian industry, as well as the placement, as well as how things are being done here. And I will tell the tech giants like Microsoft and Google or Meta, whatever it is, like Microsoft and Google, you both guys are Indian guys. You need to be giving priority American workers here in America and make sure that they have jobs. You all are here in American soil and being CEOs here in the American soil. You need to be, uh, you know, uh, patriotic to the country that provided you this opportunity and give opportunities to the people here in America, not take the jobs elsewhere, or bring people from somewhere else and pump it in and make sure that you say that you don't have talents. Okay, you laid off people and then hear that you are hiring H1B workers. Okay, that's BS. Fix that problem. And I would say, uh, I want to debate with you, Palki, on many issues which I'm seeing on your video. You post as if you know all the information. All the information is what you get is perfect. It is not. Not only you, many of the people who do it just for the sake of posting a YouTube video, they post it, but it is not relevant. It's not correct. I want you all to be honest and make sure that you all are conveying the correct messages to the people in this country or worldwide.